12 days of Lunacy. Day 12. Minagunki. Menos Lunashi days. Right at the end of the road once again. And I think I've been later than last time somehow. But nevertheless, it's high time to get out of this reality marble. Thankfully, this reality marble's actually been more kind to me than I imagined. Last one would not let me stream whatsoever, but I still had to be hard at work to get out of it. But this last gift my wife gave to me ended up being a wholesome one altogether. Although it's in an accidental case. How'd you wear it like that, Menos? Well, let's see how immediately. So here's the 12th gift that my wife gave to me before I end up flying out of this reality marble and rightfully into 2024. So a man tried to scare off some birds and accidentally created a magpie god. Yes, you heard that right. He accidentally created an idol for the birds. And not the birds some of you are likely used to by now. We're talking actual birds here. But how things get to this? Well, let's see how. On November 21st, a New South Wales Australian man attempted to keep birds away from his cat's food with a homemade owl sculpture, but accidentally made a magpie god instead. Yes, he made the equivalent of a scarecrow. Those are also meant to keep birds away. However, instead of crops, it's this cat's food. Well, much better than actually eating the things, which I'm not sure if it's an ability. Or its legality. Yes, this is coming from someone in a mental asylum. But I digress. Gurio Kozilla said that he learned that magpies can be deterred with owl sculptures, but didn't want to spend a lot of money on one, so he made his own paper mache and feathers. Great on him for being resourceful, at least. He pretty much reminds me of me. However, also from personal experience, the saying, you want cheap, you get cheap is actually a real thing. Trust me here. This is a good example. I now know it doesn't really look like an owl, but cat rather. Kozilla wrote in the comment under his TikTok video. Yes, he's actually showing the owl statue here. How it ended up being the magpie cultist ground of all things. You'd think I would end up escaping the cultists even in a Christmas reality marble, but no. I barely skipped through the nastiest beard distribution alive. Yeah, there's only so much kindness a domain can bring you. And yeah, only so much. Thankfully, worse animals have been worshipped such as this.
Where do you guys keep finding all this furry stuff?
But let's continue on. He said the magpies initially seemed to fear his sculpture, but they eventually started to approach it and then engage in behaviors Kozilla said seemed like worship. Accidentally made a magpie god, he wrote. Gisela Kaplan, an emeritus professor in animal behavior at University of New England, said the magpies in the video aren't showing deference to the owl sculpture. They're making the territorial calls to try to scare it away. So it wasn't on the worship side. Those things really hated that thing, so they tried to fight him off. But to no avail, it seems.
I fear no man, but that thing, it scares me.
However, Kozilla said the magpie god's reign came to an end when a storm dismantled the idol. He says he has now grown a fondness for the magpies. Well, when you observe their antics, you can't help but find them quite cute, he wrote. We even named one of the babies Ricky. That ended up way more wholesome than I imagined here. This man came from hating magpies to loving them, thanks to this event. Not the first time I've seen the idol shenanigans cause this. Not by far. Oshkiulio, his cat and his newfound feather friends well. And that's from current year forward. Yeah, this one was very short, but it turned out very sweet. This is also coming from someone who's way more into the comedian side of those things than the idol side of those things. Yes, myself included. And yes, I know I'm no idol whatsoever. Despite Oshi being one. Once again, more so on the comedian side. And now that all the trials have ended, I have one more thing left to do. Yes, I know some of you may be sick of this at this point, but it's the one and last way to get out of this reality marble. Into 2024 at last. So here goes nothing. On the 12th day of lunacy, my wife who gave to me 12 accidental deities, 11 exorcisms, 10 self-exposures, 9 salsa drinking, 8 discharge brewski, 7 dogs of faking, 6 rookie burglars, 5 ticked off wasps, 4 donation bots, 3 kaiju centers, 2 AV parents, and a close call with a lost kitty. That did it! This part is over for me at last. Everyone, many thanks for watching all of this. Hope your holidays were well. And may next one's treat us much better. Especially this new year. With this, Happy New Year. Until next time, be seeing ya. May this year be merrier and brighter. I know it doesn't really look like an owl, but sorry. I need another voice for him. So yeah, that actually ended up having something that ended up, oh wow, sorry.
Bitch, what? Speak. Spit it the fuck out. What do you want to say?
No, I have to retake that one. I have to retake that one. I was not smiling. I want to smile. I want to smile. Yeah, I want to smile. Here you go. Oh good, I'm finally out. At last I'm out of here. The eternal winter has ended, yes! Of course I still turn gray. Hey, better late than gray than never.